Today I'm going to be working some on making some conifers. I did make a whole bunch of them on the previous video in high-speed mode, and had a couple of people complain that they couldn't see it all because I was going too fast. So these next couple of videos will be a little bit slower pace, so for those who couldn't really follow what was going on or what I was doing. So that's what's on the agenda for today. Now, what I've been using to make these conifers, I've been using furnace filter material. So, got a hunk of furnace filter here. I think cost something like $6 at Ace Hardware. Maybe you could get it cheaper at a home improvement store. And this stuff's like a turquoise-ish blue. I'm going to have to give this a shot of paint. And all I could find in the store right now was a hunter green, which I think is probably as close to evergreen as I can find, unless I order it online. And I think it's probably close enough for me. But anyway, got a bit of furnace filter here. And for the trunks, using a combination of shish kebab skewers for bigger trees, and for smaller trees I use these little round toothpicks. And I've got a little flat acrylic paint for painting the trunks, and if you got a whole bunch of them you need to make, you may want to get a cheap can of brown spray paint and take them outside and give them all a shot. But I'm just doing these as a couple of demos. Do one large one and one small one, but the principles are the same to make both of them. So take one of these, cut them down. Oh, I'm doing this all for N scale. So I think like on a conifer, I think like the basic height for a fairly large conifer is like 5 to 6 inches. I'm just kind of rough guesstimating here. Trim it down to length. And you always want to trim it a little bit, cut it a little bit longer, so you have a length of trunk to stick into your layout. So you want to have a little bit longer piece of trunk sticking out the bottom. So this isn't like going to be too huge of a tree. And I've got my little toothpick. So we go ahead and paint these quick. A little chunk of foam. Stick your trunks into. Hold in place like that. So it makes painting them a little bit easier. Okay, I've got these trunks painted, got them dried off, and some other tools that I use. A little bit of crazy glue. I'll show you what I do with that in a little bit. And a pair of scissors. Trim down the furnace filter foam. What I'm going to do now is cut a square out. Hope you can see that. Let me see what I was doing here before. Okay, I was cutting strips out here. Cut a strip out like that. I want to cut the square to be about as large as the base of the tree. The diameter of branches that you want. Okay, got this strip. I'm going to cut it into squares. I'll cut a fairly big one here. We need to do a couple of them, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, now what I'm going to do is start, you have this little mesh layer here, you don't need that, so I'm just going to peel it off like that, toss it. I'm going to start taking this foam and just peeling off layers. Just like that. kind of splitting it apart like that. Alright. Maybe you can get 2 or 3 layers. I mean, something like that. So, you can get 2 or 3 layers out of one square of furnace filter foam. I'm going to just take them and just peel a little bit more off. Just stack the layers up like that. Oh, show you. Let me get another piece here. Doesn't have to be symmetrical. This is all going to be haphazard. Okay. Just like that. And just stack it up. This is going to be for the bigger tree here. As you can tell, I'm making a fairly broad stack here, like that. But I'm going to be trimming this all down. And just keep stacking. I think I need to cut another strip.